Yo, what is up, guys? It's Boy123Jim, and this week, before the year ends, I gotta make this video. I'm gonna do 2 of these or more than that, alright? I've done this last year, and I've done it 2 years ago. Top 5 best and worst WWE pay-per-views of 2017. Now, this year, there has been a lot of good to decent pay-per-views, but I'm gonna rank it like this. It has to be below average down to the worst pay-per-view of the year. Alright? So, and NXT would not be included in either of these lists because it will not be fair, because NXT will not be on this list. It will be on the other list and probably take up the majority of the next list. So it wouldn't be fair if I did that. So without further ado, let's begin. Burn it down! Number 5, Backlash. Backlash to me was a bad show. Now, it was a below average show, but it wasn't a good show to me whatsoever. Okay? We had Nakamura debuting, which was boring and lukewarm. Alright? I love Nakamura. I find him interesting. His in-ring skill is phenomenal. But at the same time, when he debuted against Dolph Ziggler, I didn't really care. I didn't want to do a reaction, but I did it anyway. And then the only good thing I cared about this whole night was Jinder Mahal versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. That's the only thing I cared about on this show. If I care about one match on a show, that's bad overall. Okay? So, that we had the Welcoming Committee versus Charlotte, Naomi, who was the champion, by the way, and we had Becky Lynch as well. Come on. Kevin Owens and AJ Styles. I thought they would dominate. That would be match of the night. Sadly, to me at least, it was boring, dude. It wasn't fun. It was not fun at all. The ending, I did not like the ending. Man, got AJ Styles, a phenomenal wrestler. He got caught in wires. He got his foot stuck in an announce table. Come on, that's a whack finish to me. So, Backlash, number 5. Number 4, Money in the Bank, man. Money in the Bank, it doesn't feel like a good show. Thinking back, watching it, of course, I'm always going to feel like it was this and that, but at the same time, it was below average to down. The Money in the Bank ladder match was obviously the best match of the night. Randy Orton versus Mahal again. We had Naomi versus Lana. Really? I think that was again, by the way. We had the SmackDown Women's match, which ended with Carmella getting the job done with the huge assist of James Ellsworth. That's how you put it. Not, James Ellsworth won the match. Fucking retards. But anyway, yeah. This show, New Day versus Usos, where the Usos lost via countout. It just doesn't remind you. It doesn't remind you of a good show. So, number 4, I should have put it number 5, but still, Money in the Bank wasn't a good show in my honest opinion. Number 3, Fastlane. Fastlane gotta go here. Okay, Fastlane will always be on this damn list, no matter what anyone says. Fastlane was some bull, okay? In Fastlane, we had Rusev and Big Show in an impromptu match. Mahal versus somebody, I think. We had Sammy and Joe, which was a decent match. We had Goldberg and Kevin Owens, which is the only match I actually cared about. And also we had Roman and Braun Strowman. That's it. Roman and Strowman versus Goldberg and Owens. That's it. Alright, that rhymed too, but that's it. That's the only thing I remember and actually cared. But everything else, We had Bayley versus Charlotte, where Charlotte's streak ended. It ended on Fastlane. Fastlane is a Monday Night Raw on a Sunday night. That's how bad that show is, okay? So that's number 3. Number 2 is Monday Night Raw's TLC show. Now, look, I'm not gonna lie to you. Did I enjoy the show that day? Yes, I did. But looking back at it, it was nothing but Kurt Angle. All I care about this entire show was about Kurt Angle. That's all I cared about. I didn't care about The Miz, Sheamus, Cesaro, Strowman, Kane, Ambrose, Rollins. I didn't care about that. I didn't care about the main event. I didn't care about the handicap TLC match. You know, I didn't care about none of that. The Intercontinental and the tag titles were not on the line on this show. We had no stipulations on any other matches on the show. We had Mickey versus Bliss, which was a decent match. We had Asuka versus Emma, which was a decent match, but Asuka's debut, when she came out, her whole presence, it just wasn't big as I thought it would. You know, pause. And we didn't have like the cruiserweight match for Enzo and Kalisto, where Kalisto lost the title to Enzo. Like a whole cluster of a show. Okay, so TLC gotta go. And number one, we all know Battleground is number one on this goddamn list. Nobody can say otherwise. That Battleground cannot be on this list. Alright, Battleground has to be on this list. We had one match that I actually give a damn. The Usos versus the New Day, where the New Day became tag team champions. Right? But what else we had? We had Rusev versus Cena in a flag match. Boring. We had Orton versus Mahal in a Punjabi prison match with the Great Khali returning to WWE. Awful. We had a fatal 5-way, I think, for the women. I mean, come on. It was just an overall bad show, alright? This is my list, alright? I'm not speaking of everybody else. If y'all agree with me, then that's good for you. But if you disagree, then tell me in the comments. What pay-per-views do you think should be on this list and what should not be on this list? Alright? So, that's my top 5 worst pay-per-views of 2017. That is my best way of telling you guys how I feel of these bad, awful pay-per-views. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Please leave a thumbs up. Expect the best list coming soon. And I'll see you guys next time. And I'm out. Later.